Thanks for tuning in for this P.U.S.H Picking Up Steam at Home Challenge. Alright, so it is the week of May the 4th, and I really like Star Wars, but I was having a hard time coming up with good challenges that with limited supplies that you all could try at home. So I got started thinking about Star Wars and about how it's about keeping away from the dark side and about how Jedis fight with lightsabers. So this week's challenges are all about light. Earlier this week, we talked about how light can go through transparent materials where it goes through without being changed. It can go through translucent materials where it goes through but is changed in some way or some of it gets blocked. And then opaque materials don't allow light to travel through. So for today's P.U.S.H challenge, rather than thinking about transparent, translucent, and opaque objects, I want you to think about what reflects light and what refracts light. Alright, so reflection is something we're all very familiar with. We have mirrors that reflect light. It takes light in and then bounces it back. So we see the image that gets bounced back to us. You can use flashlights to reflect light into different places, where all of a sudden we get lights shining right into the camera. And I did that because this mirror reflects the light. Now, we can also refract light, and that's what my t-shirt is about. Prisms do a very nice job of refracting light, and refracting doesn't mean that the light bounces straight on something and then comes straight back. Instead, refracting slightly bends the light. And so when we get that bend, often we get the prism rainbow. Now, one of my favorite ways to see refracting light is with the back of a DVD. And you can probably see the rainbows that are casting straight off the disc. And you can also refract light if you're really careful and you try, if you put light through a glass of water, because water kind of bends the light, or you can see it when you put something like a pencil through a glass of water. It looks like the pencil gets bent because the light gets bent. It gets refracted. So your challenge is, can you paint with reflected and or refracted light? Here's an example. All right, I did that in my closet using the mirror and the CD that I just showed you. I did that with those and my flashlight. So, can you find objects, and it can be something as obvious as a mirror, or how about tinfoil? Will tinfoil reflect light? And there are other things other than CDs and DVDs that refract light. Go around your house and see what you can find that reflects and refracts, and then take a picture of it. I'd love to see what you come up with. You can always tweet me or email me with your discoveries.